Welcome back, my friends. My name is Eric. I have no idea where I am on the camera at the moment because I was busy messing with my lights. There we go. Anyway, my name is Eric. This is Mellow7 Gaming. We are looking at Transport Fever 2. This is our second episode in our first look. I spent a little bit of time kind of messing with this thing. I added an extra platform here to run to there. I moved our depot over to here. And kind of re-engineered this so that vehicles in poor conditions. Oh, we've got vehicles in poor conditions. Hold on, let's look. Probably all of these. Probably every single one of these. How much is it going to cost us to do every single one of these? And if we go ahead, I want to clone them. Let's do it this way. Let's go Sevilla Iron number 1. Let's replace every single one of those with horse-drawn carriages. Cargo. That's the one we want right there. And that's going to cost us 303,000. Okay. Then we're going to go to Sevilla Coal number 1. We're going to grab that, and we're going to do the same thing. And that's going to cost us another 300,000. But that should fix that problem. All right, you can see it's 1953, November 18th. We've got about $3.5 million in the bank. I paid back the extra $2 million we took. We do still owe the original $5 million. And like I was saying, I re-engineered this. As guys come back in to the depot to get bigger, I want them coming back empty. So he'll come in, he'll drop off, and then he'll be able to get in empty. Same thing here. He'll pick up, he'll drop off, he'll come back in empty. He'll come in, he'll drop off, he'll go in empty. Now, I've already increased the length of this train because you can see we've got plenty of lumber waiting for us here. Even still, we've got lumber waiting, and I added 5 more cars to this thing. That was interesting. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to fix this one now. So this one eventually is going to turn. Look at how much lumber is waiting for him. So we want to add about 5 more cars to this one. It's going to double his length. Now, at the moment, this guy is just now beginning to get full loads. You see, there's a little bit left. So we're going to double this one, and then we're going to add about 2 cars, I think, to this one. That's my plan. So we'll see if I've rebuilt this correctly. I got him longer before we redid all this. So it was kind of a pain in the butt to get him in and out. So that's what necessitated that. So we're going to wait for this guy to drop everything off. And then we'll get him back out, and we'll get all these guys kind of redone. And this way you kind of see how this is possible. He drops everything off. He's empty. We are going to tell him to go to the depot. So in theory, he should go right here. One of these is going to beat the other to this intersection, and the other's going to have to wait. There we go. He gets there. He has to wait. He can now roll through. A lot of lights had to happen to make this. We want to make sure nobody comes in here, goes past this if there's somebody waiting, right? So now we can come in here. We've got this train here. We are going to edit the vehicle, and we are going to add 5 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. And then I'm going to paint it blue to go with our blue line. Because why not? And then we're going to add it to that blue line, Sevilla Timber. And in theory, it should come out, roll over to here, and then back out again. And it is, in fact, blue. Nice. Oh, it's the little touches, I'm telling you. So now this guy, we're going to wait for him to dump off the lumber, and then we're going to bring him in, and we're going to get him fixed as well. Maybe even we'll do that. Maybe we'll do them all the right color. All right, so he comes in, he drops off. Now we're going to tell him to go to the depot. So he should loop around in here. I'm hoping. Meanwhile, this guy's been in, turned around, and he's going to go back and get his first load of lumber with the new longer train. Now, it did slow this guy down significantly, but it did also increase our performance, or our cash. I'm just going to put 2 cars on this one. I think that'll be fine. So we're going to go into here. We are going to edit. I'm going to add 2. Modify. We're going to back onto his purple line. We screwed that up. We're going to go here. Let me click him. Let me click him. Let's go reverse. Return. Sorry about that, dude. Sorry. I know. We might have been able to paint him from elsewhere, but I'm going to paint him purple to go with that, and then we'll put him on the Vildicons. There we go. Now he'll come back out. So now he'll go back out there, then he'll continue his loop. And he is purple. And this guy is what color? And what is the line? The line's green. So can we paint it from here? Yes. Oh, nice. So all our trains match their line. That's amazing. So let's see how much this guy's going to make, because there should be plenty of timber waiting for him. Or lumber waiting for him. We just had 1 drop-off. Now we're going to have 2 drop-offs. Fair amount of lumber there. May as well ride into the station with him, right? In his purple train. Oh. And he's got a full load. And was there some left? Nope. Well, it popped up as soon as we left. So it looks like we're going to have just about enough for full load every time. We could, at this point, because he's not sharing the track with anyone, we could come here, pick our Vildicons lumber, and we can say, at Vildicons, we want you to wait until you're full. There's no reason not to now. He's not blocking anybody else. We may as well wait. Not worth paying fuel while we're going back and forth without what we need. Okay, so that covers that. So now we need to get our steel down here. Now this may change a little bit how we deal with these guys. I'm already kind of thinking of different ways to do this, honestly. We might train it up at some point, but for now I think this is fine. So let's take a look at our lines here. Let's go Sevilla iron number 1. This is our yellow one. Can I manage vehicles on this one? Let's grab all of these and let's paint them yellow. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. So now he's got the yellow wagon to go with that line. So that leaves us one more line to adjust. And that is the coal line. So we can go here and that's not what I want. Here, we go here. Coal line here. We'll go to vehicles. I can select all of the vehicles for the coal line. There. Not sure what's going on there. And we'll make them red. There we go. So now, in theory, they should all have that nice little red stripe on them. And they do. Okay, so that's the important stuff taken care of. Now we need to get steel from here to here. We've done a two-way station here, so it's easy enough. I think we go this route, which means we should be able to come down here and put a station in right here, maybe? Let's go train, buildings. I'm actually going to do this. I think I'm going to do this. I can put a depot on the end here now, which is kind of what I'm thinking. We could use the other depot pretty easily. We'd have to get a train off. No, we'll just do it this way. We could, what we would do is we would wait for the main train to be picking up lumber. Then we could get the train out of the depot, loop through his station and up to here. So it's possible, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. So instead, I think I'm just going to do this. I think we're just going to drop this sucker right here. And then what we can do is we can turn around here. Right? We can go to tracks. there. He's hooked up. This is a nice way to do it, by the way. And then we're gonna go and we're gonna track this up too. A little bridge there. We slowly, a little cut there. We're gonna slowly start to work our way around here. And there we go. That's our next line. Connects up there. Beautiful. So now we're going to go and we're going to create another line. And we're going to go from here to here. And we're going to call this Sevilla Steel number 1. Right? We have all those there. We'll kind of stick with our same name. We're going to go Sevilla Steel number 1. All right. So we need that now. And we are going to, at Sevilla West, pick up all the steel available before we go. So now we're going to go here, and now we need to buy a vehicle. Steam, we still only have this one. And now I'm going to go ahead. I'm kind of considering actually changing all of the stations, the one-way stations we have, to two-way, and doing that at some point. But for now, it's okay. So we're going to do that. And we're going to then do cargo. And I think we need what? We still need the flat car with stakes for steel, right? Yep. And so we're going to add, let's see, we're bringing in 6 cars with the other one, but we got farther. Let's see if we can get away with 10 cars here. Oh, no. Back. This one. Yep, just this one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's try that. We'll see how that kind of... Oh, that's poor. How far back to... There. We'll go with 9, because that gets us mediocre. So we get slightly better performance. So we're going to buy that one. We are going to put it on the Sevilla Steel. And now we need to paint it orange. Manage. Orange. And now we're going to wait for him to get full. Hopefully it won't take too long. We've already got some steel. Now he'll only wait 3 minutes. And then he'll go regardless. And everything Sevilla West, it's got the station there for it. And we're slowly getting steel added in. Now, they only stockpile if it has somewhere to go. So, we have to wait for it to get moved over, I guess. There's probably, in theory, it's all stored here and has to get moved over type of thing. We're hooked up to the back of the plant, so we don't have to be hooked up to the road. It doesn't look great, but this gives it area to increase if we were to level it up. We'll just kind of wait for a little while. Like I say, he's going to wait 3 minutes and then go regardless. All our wagons bringing in supplies. So what we could do now that we have this station built, we could do a station here, and we could just run in multiple lines here, right? So we could run into here, and then we could come in from here as well. We could set one up like right here that goes in like this. And they could just follow in, and we could have multiple platforms, or we could just all share the same platform. Probably multiple would be better. And we could just kind of build out this way and then get rid of the trucks. I do kind of like the trucks, though. I like the low kind of... I like the wagons. I really do. I think they look awesome. Maybe we'll wait till next time it tells us that they need to be replaced, and we'll do it that way. How close are we? We're getting there. So the question is, can the wagons keep up with the train? So that's what we're interested in seeing. Once the train's full, is it going to come back and be able to fill up again right away? If the answer is no, then either we need more trucks, more wagons, or we need to see about a train version. I would probably at this point just add more wagons, because we've already got 15 wagons on each one. So rather than lose that initial investment, it's probably better just to add, 5 more or whatever to each line than it is to pay for more trains. Various diagrams show the development of your company. Yep. You can see various charts. There we go. These are the 3 towns. Their population's going up. Jobs are kind of plateaued. Shopping facilities are going up. Those are tracks. We've laid more track. This is our bank balance, but this is our value. So this includes all that extra stuff we're putting in, right? As far as additional track and real estate and stuff we're building. So these are our overall finances. You can see we took a little bit of hit there from doing that. We still have the original $5 million investment, which we could pay off. Maybe we repay. No, we're going to save that money because I've got more investment I want to do. We're almost full. I'm kind of surprised that 3 minutes hasn't passed yet. But we're almost ready to go. Almost ready to go. The orange line is just about it. Just as they drop off, we get more. I don't know. I think it's going to be close. I think we're probably going to need some more wagons. But I don't think we're going to be like horribly far off. We're on the last of the cars already. So we're getting more people in. Yeah, I think probably we're going to be pretty close. So we got to get a wagon in from each direction before we get a chunk, essentially. There we go. All right, let's follow the Sevilla West. We should probably have names for all the trains, right? And there we go. And it's going to be a little bit of a long run. There's the coal plant right there. Off on our left. We'll just kind of sit back and enjoy the beauty of the game for a few minutes. And I just kind of want to know when we get back how much steel we've got waiting for us. And that's going to tell us, like, if we don't have anywhere near enough, then maybe we train it up. If they've got to come running through there. He's got to wait because of the cut we just made. If we don't have anywhere near enough, then we probably go train. If we're close, then we just add more wagons. I think that makes sense. So we're at a negative 187. We had to wait for quite a while. Roll in here to the steel mill. There we go. And there's a 515. Now, this has built-in signals, so we don't have to put a signal here. They'll automatically wait if there's somebody there because they're going opposite directions. It's not a big deal. So now we're going to go cruising back the other way. So now, well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm not as confident that our wagons are up to it as I was before we left. I'll be honest with you. Man, look at all the wagon traffic going back and forth. Everybody's waiting. Cruise this way. I think this might be a Christmas present for my dad too. I think he'll like this one. Let's get off of that. We could name all these trains, like I said. You have a lot of options available. Maybe if we keep doing this, we do this after subscribers or something like that. right. Do we have a bridge? No, we just had a raised bit of dirt there. We just had to put it on a berm. We didn't need a bridge. Bridges and tunnels can be expensive, so watch your routes a little bit. Sometimes it's better to just do a little bit more track and go around a hill than it is to, oh, well, I don't know. There's a fair amount of steel weight in there, isn't there? But not enough. We're about half? Man, that's a lot more wagons each direction. I think probably it needs a train. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go here, and we are going to configure this, and we're going to add platforms. We're going to go cargo. Track. The question is, do they share this one? I don't think we need to. I think we can go full on. I think we can do, I think we'll do it this way. Okay, so we're gonna do this a little bit weird, I think. I'm not 100% sure how this is gonna work. I wanna go here, and I wanna go track. There. So this one will go, the middle one will go to here. So here we can go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and get a building, and we'll just do a terminus one here. N. If we go there, we're connected. And then I think what else I want to do is I want to see if we can do this. If we can figure, and then we go to miscellaneous, we can get these little steps that kick down here. And those look like they connected. That might as well. Those won't. Okay, so that just speeds up loading and unloading. I don't know that it's going to matter for us. Now let's go ahead back to our tracks, our regular tracks. And we're going to go to the middle one. Something like that. Okay, and that'll let us get a train out that way. So now the problem is, this station needs to be over here. And I think buildings, again, terminus. If I go here, we go like right like this. That connects up just fine. And we're gonna go tracks, and we're gonna want to go from here to here. So how do we get a train onto there? And I think we can still go nope, that doesn't work. Can we do a loop, maybe? If we go here, can we come in through the back? No, we can't come in through the back. Can't go there. What if we do this? What if we do a way out like this? Oh wait, so this guy's gonna have to come out and then loop this way. So he does end up having to share this a little bit, but that's not that big a deal. So we get that train out first, or we get this train out first. It doesn't matter. We'll do this line first, and then, because then he'll just use this one right here, I think. Let's see which one they are. They give us numbers. We see them. Oh, I guess we can look at the other train to see which one it's using. All right, let's go here. Let's go buy a vehicle. Oh no, here, let's make our lines first. That's what we'll do first. So we're gonna go new line, and we're gonna say, I want to go here, and then I want to go. We screwed it up. We screwed it up. Let's go here. Fix it first. Damn it. I hope you guys caught it while you were watching. Wasted money. Platforms, cargo. Platforms. No, 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 no. Just here. Just configure. Now track. There we go. Now we can come here. Actually, this might get us far enough away. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? No, I know how we're going to do it. I know how we're going to do it. It's going to cause a little bit of devastation, but I know how we're going to do it. And I'm probably going to delete all this in a second. What we're going to do is, we are in fact going to delete this. Yep. We'll delete that. And now what we're going to do is, we will just build it farther away and give ourselves enough room to get into all three of these. So if we go here and go to buildings, we go here. Let's turn this thing around. Whoops. And we'll put it kind of like right there. Now we can go tracks. There. We can go tracks. There. We can go tracks. There. There we go. And then we can come here and we can get rid of this. That works. All right. So now that we've got that sorted, now we can go here and we can say new line. Oh, we got this line. Oh, here we go. And we need to add a station. There. All right. And that is going to be... this is Sevilla. Iron number 2. Okay. And then we're going to do a new line. And we're going to say here to here, and this one is going to be Sevilla coal, can't spell it all now, number 2. There we go. Nice. Then we're going to come here and we're going to buy vehicles, and we might make these a little shorter. They don't have very far to go. We're going to go steam, buy, cargo. We're carrying coal and iron, so the gondola works perfect. So now we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How about 8? Oh, 8 is poor. So we'll just go 7. I think that's fine. We're going to buy that one. Now we're going to duplicate clone selected vehicle. There we go. So this one we're going to put on Sevilla coal number 2. This one put on Sevilla iron number 2. And then let's leave that up. That is on Sevilla coal number 2. Let's paint it. It's dark green. And this one is brown. Not the most exciting color in the world. But everything there goes. And then, I think... Let's see what happens. Let's see what the train has now. Right, we've got plenty of steel weighted now. Where did the red train go? Where did this train go? Manage vehicle. Did we just lose that train completely? It's not here. I would say that train is kind of done. Yep. I don't know how we did that. Let's manage it. Let's, It shows more stuff there. Oh, no, there it goes. There it goes. I'm going to send it in there, and then we'll send it. Now the whole train has showed up again. I don't know what was going on. It's like it had a weird bug. Now I'm going to go manage vehicle, and we are going to put it back on the Sevilla steel. Still orange. Hopefully now it loads up. How much coal did these guys have waiting? Oh my god, they've got so much. I was thinking we might get rid of the wagons, but I think we'll keep the wagons till it tells us that they are obsolete. Because look how much stuff we have already. Wow. That's a lot. So these things are going to keep going. And then we'll see what's happened. So now we need one last thing. We've already been going for about 30 minutes, but we still have to connect up our machine parts with Vildicons. So we've got a couple ways to do that. I think the easiest way is to actually add another station here. We'll rotate these to the outside, and we'll run the main one this way and out. We could do a whole nother station, but I think that's probably the easiest way. So let's go configure, and this time we are going to do a cargo platform. Like that, and now we'll add some tracks. There we go. Slightly better view here. Okay, we'll wait for this guy to go, and then we'll change those two lines. Oh, well, we may as well fix the track. We can do that first. There we go. Now I'm going to pause the game for a second, because I don't want to break anything. And I'm going to go here, and we're going to change a couple lines. So this is Sevilla steel. It's supposed to be going to 1. I'm going to change that to 3. There we go. To 3. Oh, 1 and 2, so it can load on either side. But we want it to go to 3. And then we also want Sevilla... Now we want the lumber to also go to 3. There. Okay, so that fixes that. I don't actually have a problem with either of those having the extra track. Now we're going to need a station in Vildicons now. Preferably for our iron here. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to go, and we're going to go here, and we're going to buy another station. We want a cargo terminus, I think, initially. Now, most of the machine parts over here. Let's kind of think about... We go to there. That gets a lot of them, not quite all of them. What if we were to connect this road up here and then put it there? Let's try that. So let's go streets. Now what happens if we put a train station? Nope, that gets that. That gets that. None of it gets all of it. Now we could do trucking stuff. We could truck stuff back and forth. That's not terrible. So we could come back in here and just delete our little bit here. Now, if at some point we want to do passenger terminals as well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to start with a cargo terminal. And we'll go, yeah, just with this. See how far can we go and still make the connection? I think that'll work. And then I think what I want to do is I think I want to actually put a... Well, let's go configure miscellaneous. I probably should have left... There we go. That's better. So that'll connect up to there. Now, I think what we want to do is I want to do a truck depot in here. And that will... We'll do it later. We'll do it after we get this. But that will pick up here at the station. So I think what we can do is we can go truck, buildings, cargo. And you see it will connect up to the train station there. And so then we can unload stuff there and take it elsewhere. I think that'll work. We could then run a truck route through that drops stuff off. And once we have a depot, which we may as well just build that as well. I'll just put that out of town here somewhere. There we go. Then we can also do buses for the passenger line, right? All right. So now we just need track. And we need to figure out where we need to go. We need to go to here. All right. So I'm going to go ahead. All right, we're going to change something. I'm going to delete this. And I'll probably delete that too. For now, they don't need that. And then we'll go back to track. We'll go there. We'll go like that. And then we'll kind of loop it around. This mess. Oh, it bridged over it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Now this is a little bit of an issue. We might want to fix that. And there we go. That would do that. And then, I think... we can do kind of a crazy weird arc like that, and that'll get a train onto that loop. And I think I want to come down here, and I want to fix this road. Once this guy's over, I think we're going to bridge this way and then turn that way. Let's go road, streets. That's what this is. No, it still did a cut, but it's a little less awkward. And then I'm going to come in here and we're going to get rid of this. Well, marginally less awkward. I guess it's still a little awkward. But it's not as bad. All right. So now I want to come here and we need to do a new line and we're going to go from here to here. Right? And this is going to be the Vildecon's machinery. Wait, is it creating a... Hold on, what is it doing? No, hold on, I don't want that. I want this. I want new line. There we go. Here to here. Hopefully I didn't screw up the machinery. Nope, it still shows there. So this one is going to be Vildecon's Hold on. Villa Cans Machinery. We'll just say machines. There we go. Now, so we've got that. So now what we need is a train. And we're going to go here and we'll go buy vehicles. Now we're going to need, again, we'll have a steam locomotive. We'll add that. Now, of course, we've slowed time down. Otherwise, we'd be getting new locomotives and stuff. But I think it's more fun to kind of slow this down a little bit. This line is what? Kind of a blue-gray color. So we'll go, I guess it's this one, right? And the next one will be the dark purple. So we'll add that. And then cargo-wise, we need something that can handle machinery. It looks like it's the boxcar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll go up till it hits pour. And we'll back off. And we'll buy that for 1.6 million. And now we will put that on the Vildecon's machine line. And hopefully we're going to watch our shiny new. This is the end of our whole deal, right? We've created coal and iron up there into our steel mill. We started with trucks, we ended up with trains. Down here we've got lumber to a lumber mill. That lumber then goes to a machine shop. Our steel comes down. It also goes to this machine shop. In fact, it's this machine shop right here. It takes all of that stuff and it gives us, well, in this case, seven machinery. That'll go up. We didn't give them a whole lot of time to get it ready for us. And now we're going to run all this down there. So we've got this huge deal just to get us machinery into Vildecon's. All across the Old West. Lumber, coal, iron. Or timber, coal, and iron. Into lumber and steel, which then get combined into machinery. And down we go. So this is going to be another 45 minute episode. And there's our storks up there again. Flying over everything. See, we're slowing down to 20 kilometers an hour as we come into the station here. There we go. Didn't make any money on that one because we weren't picking up enough. But when we get back, maybe we'll... Okay, so we've got a fair amount of lumber waiting. Got a fair amount of timber waiting. More timber waiting. We've got lots of coal, iron, and steel waiting. And we've got machinery waiting. So, I mean, we could include... We could double up and we could go with, say, 2 trains per track to increase this if we wanted to. That's definitely one way to do it. Or we could just go on and say, you know what? We're doing okay. We're doing okay. We got about $5 million in the bank. We could pay off our full $5 million loan at this point. I'm gonna wait. Let's see. How much machinery do we have loaded up? Quite a bit. We got 2428 at that point. So far we're taking a loss on that one, but for the most part we're doing okay. Sevilla Coal says it's taking a loss. Oh, number 1. That's our wagons. Might be time to end those. We might not have enough. Well, there we go. We just turned a profit there. And Sevilla Iron number 1 shows a huge profit. Iron Steel number 2 and number 1, they're doing pretty well. That's doing pretty well. It's just oh, one of these is missing. Oh no, there's Sevilla. I misspelled Sevilla. That's what happened. Oh, hold on. We got to come back to this. I want to see what it does. Then we'll fix the spelling. Still not quite. We're close, but we're not quite. But now if we take a look at the town, let's look at Vildicons here. Let's kill this for a second. You will see that we are now providing machine parts, which is giving them a plus 30%. So now all of a sudden we're going from 109 to 152, and you can see the town is growing. So they're going to start to build stuff as we, you'll see some stuff start to pop up. Maybe not right away. And we could do a few things here. We could run some buses around through this town pretty easily. We could run them through all of them if we wanted. It's not a terrible idea. We've already built that. And we could do passenger lines back and forth. If we're going to do these passenger lines, we should probably have bus lines in place to get the people from around town to here and to get visitors from town to the commercial industrial areas that they want to go to. So that's a great idea. But as the town gets bigger, we'll see more and more demand for that sort of stuff. And that's kind of, you can see how you affect what's happening with what you're doing, which is pretty cool, I think. So we've got that going. I want to fix my line that we'd screwed up. Let's go. We've been spelling Sevilla different ways. Let's just spell it consistent, even if it's wrong. There we go. And this one we completely butchered. Oh, here we spelled it with 2 L's. Maybe we should fix all of them with 2 L's. We'll do that. I'm not actually sure the right way, but I think it's 2 L's. One more. There we go. All right, so now I think what we do is actually we get rid of all of these road vehicles here. Oh, those are our trains. No, we don't get rid of all of those. But we are going to look at Sevilla Coal number 1. And we're just going to take those, and we got all those. And I think all we're going to do is we're just going to sell them. Sell selected vehicles, yep. And Sevilla Iron number 1, we're going to do the same thing. I think we're going to grab those, and we're going to sell them. And then I think we're just going to delete this line. So we're going to get rid of the Sevilla Iron and the Sevilla Coal number 1. It looks like it already got rid of them. Without any vehicles on them, it looks like it got rid of them. So if we come here now... no, we still see them there. Go to this line here. I want to manage line. And I am going to... Can I delete the whole line? Yes, there. And then we want to get rid of the truck line. That one as well. There we go. So they're not going to cost us anything anymore. We can come down here and we can get rid of this. We don't need to, but we're going to delete that. All right. This still services that, and we're going to do the same thing here because we don't need to be paying upkeep on these, right? And again, this is still, whoops, no, we're not going to delete it. Again, we're still connected to that. So that is going to save us from some upkeep. Took care of our old vehicles and our old buildings. And there we go. We can see our new lines there. We can go to here and we can say, let's repay all of our bank loans. There you go. We are free and clear. We've got just over 3.2 million in the bank. We've got no debt. We've got a fair amount of other expenses. If we take a look at our charts, you will see our balance here. There is our value. That's the cash we have in the bank, but without that debt, this looks like a drop, but we're getting rid of that debt, so we're okay. Track-wise, we're there. Towns are doing okay. Look at that. Everything's up. Population, jobs. This is when we finished that right there, and we added that extra bit that they want. So pretty cool. Like I say, there's a lot of stuff we could do next. Probably fuel might be next, or a passenger line here, and then fuel, and then plastics into goods, I would say. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this. This is Transport Fever 2. It came out just a couple days ago. Last I checked, it was 10% off on Steam, 25% if you own Transport Fever number 1. And this is kind of the spiritual successor, I would say, to Railroad Tycoon. And this is our badass little river valley here. There's a lot more. There's a lot more we could be doing. A lot more. Look at this. Food to there, but who wants it? Can't find a town that wants it. That's the problem. That's the problem. Anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't forget to subscribe. Cheers.